Okay, we're filming live here, doing blue bricks. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous at the moment because I'm trying to think of what I was doing. Yeah, no. Today we're going to be looking at redoing some design layout type thingy jiggy. Um, oh god, I get nervous when I try to do this by myself. But yeah, no, I'm using this program called Bluebricks. As you can see, I've got a link here. I'll put a link down the bottom when this video is over. Bluebricks is a free open source software you can easily download. It's just a straightforward program, and it's just what they call a graphics interface software. It just uses images. So let's just go into it. This is it. As you can see, it's just a straight platform. You got your sorry, that one. Sorry about this. It's hard to work when you haven't used it in a while. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it gives you this grid, and then you start from your grid, and then you go into tables, and you choose your first layer. It's usually layer 2. Layer 1 is always the grid. Our layout design size is, I think my tabletops are roughly this size. So I'm just going to quickly drop 2 tables down. I think my tables are actually A2, so this is a little bit shorter than that. So we're going to redesign my layout, but before we start doing that, I'm just going to quickly whack together what the layout looks like so you can get a good idea of how my display goes together. So I'll just quickly go into roads, and let's just whack together the road area. Starting off with that, I have to turn it around. There we go. So my road actually starts on the back of the display here. It's like the key to the display, and it's actually not Lego base plates at the moment. I'm just trying to remember how I go. I think it's 2 straights, and then it's a T section, then a straight T section. Let me bring it out again. Sorry about this. I'm struggling to get the software to work on Hangout. And then, oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, that just went behind for some reason. Right. Oh, trash. Yeah, if you ever have a problem, there's a trash bin up the top. So there and there. Okay, cool. So that's the basics of my road. Let me back out. Let's see. Actually, that's not right. My display is a little bit wider than that. It's 240. Do I have a bigger tabletop? Let's see. 2x1, that's too big. I'm confused. I'm actually quite confused my layout design. Let me see. Actually, I think this is more closely to it. Oh, where was it? That's more closer to it, actually. Let me delete that. It's hard trying to do this live. I'll probably get better as we go. So we'll send that to the back. As you can see, it's similar to what do you call it? What's that program? Photoshop. Works on the same principle as Photoshop. What is quite okay? Let's fix this up. I thought that looked a bit wrong because I do actually have. Okay, there we go. That are still not the right dimensions. It's annoying me like it. a lot here. So that's it. So that's basically it. I'm going to delete the tabletop backing, but that width is a little bit too wide. So I'm just going to get rid of that tabletop, bring back the one that was the width so you can get a good idea. So let me just realign everything. As you can see, each of these squares here actually represents a 32 base plate. So when you're building, that is actually 48 by 48 base plates can fit in there. So, or as you can see, 9 of the ordinary regular ones. Bring it across. Let's see. Oh, this is annoying. Usually I can drag. I don't know why I can't drag. It's like I think drag is disabled. I think this video is going to be scrapped in a sec if this doesn't work. It's annoying. I got to do that. Usually I can press the middle button, but I think it's active in something. So, okay, yeah, there's the display. Okay, so roughly that is the depth, maybe 2 centimeters deeper again because it's A2 across the base plate. So I'll just send that to the back. So that gives you the reference of how deep my display is from that roadway. So now I've got some buildings. So I'm going to place the equivalent in base plates beneath so you can get a good idea of how the layout runs. So on the end here is the pub. And then we got, where's my 48s? They're usually down the bottom. Okay. Then we got 2 48s here. What is the post office, service station, and rural supply shop along here. Then I've got another 48, what is the bakery and, well, actually supermarket, then bakery. And then I've got another 48 here, where is the track coming around. And then I've got, oops, wrong one. Back up the top. And then I've got an ordinary green here. So now the goal is I've got to try and make my track go up and around and actually stay on the table. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm just going to create another layer here so that my track doesn't disappear beneath or anything. So we'll go to the track tab and we'll bring up what my predicament is at the moment. So bring up the straight track. There we go. So I've just got to turn around this a couple of straight tracks and show you what the problem is. So I've got this set up. It automatically sets the tracks to be 4 studs from the edge. That's how you align your train tracks on your display. As you can see, 4 from the edge, 8 between each of the track. So this is how I have the problem. So this display, oops, wrong way. Go that way. Has to go 1 extra before I can curve around like that. So this track, you can't curve like that or end up in the same exact spot. So I'll just bring that back. So I've got to go 1 more. So, oops, I lost where I was. There we go. So I put the 1 more on and you see where the track goes. It sort of veers off the table a bit. Where it aligned, it was a little bit off. So actually, I think this is a bit different to what the layout is, but yeah. So what I plan to do is make this track go out a little bit, make this track come back in a little bit. So it's a little bit closer at the back, minimizing space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag out the tracks around about here. The outside track, I'm actually going to use Flexi Track. and reduce it by 2. Inside one, I'm going to reduce it by 1. And that'll be the same on the other side. So it will sort of come in a little bit closer to the pub and come around, as you can see there. And the outside one, because it's too far out, surprisingly, it doesn't show up on this, but 100% it does come out too far. It'll come in a lot closer. So let's just bring across. Whoops, I lost this. Get rid of those. So we bring, oops, what's the track? Right there. Okay, so about to there, and that should curve. Oops, too far. Okay, back up. And then to bring that back in a line, I need to add 2 flexies there. On this side, we've got to bring that across to about there, and then, oops, 1 too many there. And then we go basically do the same as what the other side is. So 1, 2, 3. And then finish off with a straight track there. On this side, 2 straight tracks. So as you can see, I brought the track in a little bit closer. So I'm still not 100% sure that is right to what I think it was. It was a bit hard trying to do it when you don't have tracks at the show to try and work it out. So as you can see, I'm bringing the track around really close to the back. I'm actually thinking on the front side doing something about the same, because see, that actually brings it in. Let me bring up a base plate. So this is the 32 base plate. So as you can see, it's, oops, let me just send that to the back there. As you can see, if I zoom in, that's good 4 studs apart. So that actually is quite reasonable. Bring your train layout around the front. So I reckon I'm gonna duplicate that and bring that around to the front of the layout. Just gotta take a breath there. Bricks and Fun does something similar with their track layout. Along the front, they brought it real close, but I'm going to do the same on the front side and see if that's a bit different. So let me just quickly, oops, whoops, gotta go back to the right layer. Okay, so basically it goes across there. I think it's about that wide. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So, because then I can actually relocate the station and make it a little bit wider, or change how my road comes in. Like, let's bring back layer 3 where the tracks are sitting at the moment. So if I run down the track down through here, like I did on the top side there, yeah, that's about right. Actually, yeah. And then I think I only go 1 more on this track here. I don't know. I'll have to test it out first and see where this track is gonna. Oops, gotta flip that track around so it goes the right direction. Let's see where that lands. Okay, that's in the right position. So I could push that track a little bit further over the edge here. If I push it a little bit further over the edge, I can probably fit a bit more on the inside. Or what I can do, if I can delete that back, I could go 1 back. Oops, I think I went about there. And then let's see. I was thinking to think that's right. Yeah. And then, oops, I hate when that's the thing about this program. It doesn't automatically turn your track. So that's actually bringing 8 back from the edge. So that, it gives me a little bit more room to put some more details along the front here. Could even put in a second platform in the future, but it's a rural town, so I really don't want to. Get rid of that one there. And then we go, let's bring back the flexi, 1, 2, 3, and then let's bring the curve. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's tight. It's tight. So let's have a close look at how close I got that. Look at that, 4 studs from each side. So bring out wide. You can, I think I can actually draw this over a little bit closer. As you can see, that's aligned perfectly on the base plate there at the moment. And we can do a lot more. So if I continue around to about there, I think the curve starts about, whoops, trash that. Let's try that again. There. Where are we? Oh, there. 2, 3. Okay, that one joined up. And then we go one more further. So an outside straight is always one extra track bit here. So then we start the curve. I just got to set it in the right angle. That comes around like that. I think that's, yep. And then we add on the 1, 2 flexies, and then it's a straight again. There we go. One. So as you can see, I've drawn the track in a little bit closer at the front, meaning that when the trains come in, the track's a little bit closer at the front. And then I've got this little extra bit of detailing I could put along the front. I could do something, and it actually draws it back that kids can't actually touch the train. So if I just quickly whack in the rest of the roads in the middle here, there we go. Oh, I just realized I'm on the wrong layer. I did that again. Okay, change back layer 2. There we go. That should automatically click in. And then I think that's right. I can't remember if that's. I think. No, that's right. That's right. Yeah. No, that's wrong. Okay. It shows you I don't know my own display. I'm lame. Okay, get rid of that. I just realized where I went wrong because that's the rail shop, and then that's the back bit of the real supply tractor shop. What is here? So actually I might all right, base plate, subtract 2 tens there to remind me that's where the tractor shop is. Then I'll use grey. That's the station along here. And then there's a bit more of the tractor shop. Here, there's a little bit of detailing on the corner here now. So that actually widens it up too. I can put a little bit more detailing along the top here. I think that's actually quite a good design change. All I basically eliminated is what is it? Half a track on the inside, whole track on the outside. I can adapt it, but trying to keep it in line with the flexi works. Actually, I might. Oops, wrong layer. Did it again. I keep doing that. Okay, layer 3. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap and put the flexi up at the crossing because I can intertwine that into. Oh, no, that's not the flexi. Put that in there and that in there. So make sure this track is all aligned. Yep. So I'll do this. Oh, what's happened? This computer program seems like it doesn't like Hangout. So well, it's a typical go. So yeah, no, I've put the flexi now here on the crossing. So what I'll do is I'll build the crossing up and hide all that, and build the flexi. Maybe put a pedestrian crossing about here would be actually quite good. So as you can see, it comes around real nice and tight. I'll do the same on this side. I'll drag the flexi up. Let's swap that around. So go. Try and keep it away from the curbs so when it goes around, because a straight track it'll actually lock that in nice and tight. Might have a bit of movement here because I've got a proper road place here. Might have to go invest in some road place plates to hold it down in the future, but yeah, no, that actually looks a lot better. Like I could actually adapt it more and maybe even push this track over a bit further and actually probably have it a lot more tighter around the edge here. Actually, there's some ways I could probably do that. Well, I could do this if I dump that and dump that, and then bring in that flexi track again. I can bring in this side because this is where the tunnel is. And this is where I'm having the problems with rebuilding my tunnel at the moment. So if I put, let's say, 2 bits of flexi there, I can draw this in a little bit tighter. So when I do the tunnel, oops, I think I might have gone too tight, actually. I might just... I might go one more out. That might be the solution. So maybe go 3 flexis. Just want to bring that a little bit more tighter in. So that, okay, let's see. Let's bring that out. Let's, oops. Up. Okay, so that brings that in a little bit more tighter. I reckon that's good. That's how I should have done it in the first place. So now I bring that all around. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. So how many? Oh, put 3 flexis. I think I ended up. So I took 1/4 of the track away. So basically, I've drawn in this corner a bit more. Oops, something's happened here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what have I done? I think I've got... I think I'm short of flexi. Oops, did that trick again. Okay, I bring that out. Okay, fix this up. So oops, that one out. So I think that's a solution for the tunnel there. So that gives me 2, 4, 6, 8 from the edge. That's actually good. Now I can build up my tunnel a bit better because I've got to have a break in the seam going through here. That is actually quite a good idea. That's going to work brilliant. Having a tighter track at the back, tighter track on this side. Could even push that over a little bit further. And maybe have the inside track over a bit further, and have that more tighter around the top. So as you can see, that's actually quite good. So I think I'll get building and actually rebuild the tunnel through here. Now that I've got the track a lot more tighter here, that could actually work a lot better. So yeah, no, I think I have worked out my problem in my display. It's actually working quite well. I wasn't surprised. Like it started off, look. I just want to do this back bit up here. This is the back of the display. And now I've improved the front of the display. I've actually got more space. I can even change my mind and actually push that more closer to the edge or bring it back. Those, as the saying goes, flexi track is actually quite handy if you know what it can be used for and how to use it for. And yeah, no, Lego wasn't stupid when they designed this track. So overall, I've used several flexi tracks. I've got 3 up here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Actually, I think there's 21 there, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 flexi tracks that just made my display a little bit more versatile. Having the points, having these a little bit closer here and eliminating the points was actually quite a good idea. Now I can run 2 trains and the station will look a little bit better because at the moment there's a huge, massive gap here. I could even put probably a road along the front too and have like a workers track along the front there. And then I've got a lot more space here. I can redo everything. Or I could change it around, actually move the platform more closer to the edge. Well, we'll see how everything goes. In the future video, I'll do an update of what's happened. I go up to the coast this week and I'll have a look at it and see how I can improve on it. Simple modifications, and this has saved me from pulling the display apart. I've worked out how the track lays out. It's a very handy program, guys, so go and download it. It's Blue Bricks online. I'll leave a link in the description below when this goes live. Until then, guys, I think I'm going to call that quits for this video and keep on building. Bye.